In this video, we're going to thoroughly go over the pocket option platform, figure out how to make money on it, and, of course, cover all the details, how to set up the chart, how to choose a currency pair, what time frame to pick for a trade, and what binary options actually are. Basically, what we'll be making money on together. So if you're interested in this topic, get comfortable and let's dive into the video. There will be a lot of really useful information here, both for beginner traders and for those who already have some experience. Let's get started. The very first thing we need to figure out is, what exactly are we making money on? There are several types of trading, and basically, the first one is when we buy some kind of asset. For example, this could be a coin like Bitcoin. So we buy it, and then its price either goes up or down, and we only make money when it goes up. So for instance, if we have a coin, we only get a profit when its value increases. The second option is entering into contracts, or in other words, futures. So this could be forex, or it could also be crypto. Here, we make money from the movement. The more movement we catch, the more profit we get. The duration can be as long as you want. A trade can be open for just 1 minute or even for several days. And so, our earnings depend on the amount of movement. So if the profit is, say, just 10 points, we'll earn very little. If it's 1,000 points, then that's when you can really hit the jackpot. But you might have to wait several days, up to 5 or even 6 days, to earn that kind of percentage. And binary trading is where we set a specific time for the trade. Here, in all cases, we're trading with other traders. And here as well, we're making deals with other traders. The only difference is, we're not just making deals on whether the price will go up or down. We're making deals based on time. In other words, we have a specific time limit, and the price just needs to reach our target. It doesn't matter if it's 10 points or just 1 point in profit. If our analysis is correct, we'll end up in the black either way. So, this is the easiest type of trade where you can actually make money. It has its own advantages and disadvantages, but we're going to focus on advantages, since there really are a lot of them. And the most important thing is that it's much easier to work with both high and low volatility. For example, on forex and crypto, when we're trading futures, we only need high volatility. We can't work with low volatility, but with binary trading, we can really work anywhere. So even if you trade forex, the same currency pairs, consider the option of binary trading. So how do we make money? Basically, if we make a contract for 1 minute, let's say this is 1 minute, and we bet that the price will go up, then as long as the price closes here, or here, anywhere above, we'll be in profit. If it closes lower, then, of course, we'll be at a loss. So, whoever does the best analysis gets the money. And now I'm going to teach you exactly how to do this, so you can trade profitably. First of all, we need to set up the platform correctly. To do this, we need to go here, to the Chart Type tab, and select Candles. Next, I recommend that beginners choose either 30-second candles or 15-second candles. So we select this time frame. Yes, the candle duration is called the time frame. So we selected it. And now, as you can see, our chart is ready. There's another type of candles that also works for beginners, Heiken Ashi, which shows more of the trend movement. So, if we compare the two types of charts, with Heiken Ashi candles we can clearly see the trend movement. We'll talk more about this later. So trends work really well here. But if you already know how to analyze, then regular Japanese candles will suit you. They provide a lot more information, both useful and unnecessary, which you'll need to filter. And, accordingly, they're not as easy to work with. So choose for yourself. Do you want more information? Or do you want simplicity? If you just want to trade with a trend and make quick deals, then Heiken Ashi is perfect for you. Next, we need to look at the trade duration. This is the amount of time for which we enter into a contract. We work with 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. For example, if we open a trade here for 5 minutes and we open it as a buy, the price needs to end up higher after 5 minutes. That means the price has to be above this point in 5 minutes. It could be just 1 point higher, or for example, it could be 100 points higher. That doesn't matter to us. The main thing is that, essentially, we win against other traders who are making sell trades at the same time. So, if one trader makes an up trade, another makes a down trade, and the price goes up, then the one who bet on the price going down loses, and the one who bet on it going up wins. There's another option. You can click this button and set the exact time for when you want your trade to close. You can set whole numbers. You can set it for an hour later, and it's really convenient to adjust the timing exactly how you want. So you can choose 5 minutes, 3 minutes, or set the time manually. Next, what else you need to know about the platform is the amount. Here, you can set a fixed amount, and over here, you can set a percentage. I recommend you try working with percentages, somewhere between 5 and 10%. For a beginner, that's actually a good amount. It's not too much and not too little. You'll really feel your money. You'll notice whether your balance is growing or, if anything, dropping, but not too quickly. That way, you'll really understand what's happening with your money. But before we go on, I want to remind you that in our community, you can already copy the trades of our professional traders. All you need to do is message the support account, which you'll find in the description in the pinned comment. And your message, just write, "I want to join copy trading." And guys, they'll link your account to ours, so you can actually make some good money with them. You can see right now some results showing how people are already earning with copy trading. And like I said, all you need to do is message our managers and find out all the details from them. All the guys who copy us are making pretty good money, from 10 to 70% a week, considering that this is completely passive income. So if you really want to earn passively, just message us and join our copy trading. The next thing you need to know about the platform is how to choose a pair. Look, let me answer right away. How do you add these currency pairs to your top bar? Right here, when you click, you can choose currency pairs. So here we have not only currency pairs, but also a lot of other things. But we only trade regular currency pairs. So next, you need to type in the pairs you want to add here. For example, these are all the pairs from the bot. And so, you need to click the star. When you click on this star, the currency pair immediately appears on the left. And of course, you can add or remove different currency pairs. Plus, a lot of people will immediately ask why we have two currency pairs, Euro to US dollar and Euro to US dollar OTC. As you can see, the charts for them are completely different. The regular Euro to US dollar is the currency pair that's quoted on all exchanges. So whether it's a big or small exchange, the value will be the same everywhere. Yes, of course, it might differ by literally 1 or 2%, but not by much. So there might be a few points of discrepancy, but it's not critical. And accordingly, this is the currency pair that's traded everywhere, all over the world right now, with the same values. So it's a global competition among traders. Anything with the OTC prefix is the OTC market, which is off exchange, and it can't be traded from other platforms. So the OTC market is only available on Pocket Option. Yes, of course, it exists on other platforms too, but that's a completely different market. And by the way, another big advantage is that these currency pairs, specifically OTC, operate at night when the main markets are closed, mostly at night in European time. And accordingly, they're open on weekends when the main currency pairs are closed. That's why the OTC market is actually a really good thing. By the way, you can ask our managers for a strategy. They'll give you one specifically for the OTC market, if you want, of course. So we've got that sorted out. Basically, we've fully set up the platform, and now we can start trading. What else do we need to know? First of all, you need ready-made strategies to work confidently. And of course, you need a bit more knowledge too. Next, we start using indicators and charting tools. We mainly use 3 tools. These are a regular horizontal line, a rectangle that helps us mark entire ranges, and also Fibonacci tools. Fibonacci is quite an interesting tool, but it's pretty tough for beginners to work with, since not many people understand how to use it correctly. So what do we do? Exactly. We need to learn how to use this tool and make money with it. But once we learn how to use it, we can open trades at very confident entry points. In other words, we have certain ranges that give us good entry points. But that's just as an example. We only work with 3 tools on Pocket Option. We can also work well with the other indicators. In fact, there are a lot of both primary and secondary indicators. There are some great ones, like RSI, and there's the alligator, which shows good trades. For example, there's the Kimoku, which shows us both a trend and good entry points at the same time. So, you can work with indicators too, and you add your favorite indicators to your favorites for easy access. Basically, this is how you add and select an indicator. If you set something up incorrectly, just click remove all, and everything will work perfectly again. Next, what you need to know is that this is essentially a ready-made strategy or a ready-to-use tool. By the way, in our community you'll find all the ready-made tools and strategies that will help you earn money. So join our community, and from there you can get access to lots of ready-made strategies, indicators, as well as tools like bots or copy trading, all of which can help you make money. Basically, that's everything you need to know about setting things up. You need to choose a pair, and you need to do your analysis. Next, you do your analysis either with indicators or without them. Choose the time frame you want to work with, and then you can open trades either up or down accordingly. Set your percentage, and then you can start earning. I also don't recommend staying on the demo account for too long, because it turns into a game, like a mobile game, where you're just earning some imaginary balance and nothing else comes of it. So basically, this was a kind of manual on how to work with the platform. I think I haven't forgotten anything, but I can add a bit more. There are only 3 states of price. It can go up, it can go down, and it can also move sideways. So, the best opportunities to make money are during upward and downward movements. If you want to know more about how to make money on upward and downward trends using simple tools and strategies, then let me know in the comments. It'll be interesting to read your thoughts. Basically, this was just a basic setup on how to work. How to use strategies is a whole different topic for other videos. If you want me to share and explain that with you, then let me know in the comments or contact our managers. And also, if you want to copy our professional traders, just send us the key phrase, "I want to join copy trading," and accordingly, we'll connect your account, and you'll really be able to earn passive income from 10 to 70% per week. All the links are in the description below. That's it for now. I'll say goodbye. See you soon.